Welcome to Rugby Nats TV. This week we're at Southern Counties at Northside Marlow. Here's some key facts on the club. Marlow have had the perfect season so far. They've managed to secure 5 wins from 5 and are averaging 30 points per game. But the most encouraging news for the club is that on their last outing against Milton Keynes, the average age of their squad was just 22 years old. Which is fantastic, as it just shows that the club are building for the future and investing in their minis and juniors section. Complacency is my only concern for Marlow. They take on Stow-on-the-Wold this weekend, who have only picked up 9 points from 5 games. However, they convincingly beat a resilient High Wycombe side last Saturday and will be coming here full of confidence, so Marlow can't afford to take their eye off the ball. Let's head into the club, catch up with some of the players and coaching staff and find out what the buzz is like around here at the moment. A perfect start to the season, 5 wins from 5. What's the buzz like around the club at the moment?
It's good, yeah, it's really good. A lot of boys are excited. We haven't actually had a start to the season this good for a long time, so it's actually, we're quite a team that normally plays from our last game, so the more wins we get, the more we tend to accumulate. So we just need to keep the momentum going really, and hopefully after a couple more wins under our belt, it will become a normal thing for us and keep it going that way, so fingers crossed.
You take on Stow this weekend, who haven't had the greatest start, but they had a solid win against High Wycombe last Saturday, so they'll be coming here full of confidence. How have you prepared for these boys, and how do you ensure that they don't pick up any momentum?
Stow-on-the-Wold, they're a very strong team. They've got a good pack. We're trying to fix on our set piece and make sure our set piece is absolutely immaculate, so that we've got a good platform for the backs to run some hard lines and give the ball out. I think the main issue is that we have to make sure that we keep momentum going throughout the game. Make sure we're direct, make sure we're on the front foot, and don't give them the ball. Keep the ball for as long as possible, and hopefully if we keep that mentality, all of us, all 15 of us on the field, I think we'll come out on top.
Brilliant. George, best of luck.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. How many hours do you put in per week, and why do you do it?
Hours wise varies from week to week, but I'm down here probably 2 or 3 times a week. Obviously Saturdays and occasional Sunday, make an appearance. The reason I do it is because I just feel fully amongst it now. Spending time with your boys, spending time with the people that you've spent 3 or 4 years forging a relationship with, and it works well.
And as a supporter of Marlow, what's your favourite day of the season?
Favourite day of the season for me, but this year, has been getting 4 sides out. We've got to a point this year where for the first time in years, we've managed to get 4 sides on the paddock, and just the pride of seeing 4 teams trot out, 4 wins, that's what's made it.
Best moment in your club shirt?
This club shirt, probably be captain the side for the first time 2 seasons ago when I was captain.
Beating Maidenhead away.
Scoring my first try.
Winning the County Cup final when I was 15.
Any strange superstitions?
Yeah, I like to get a catchy song in my head before I play.
I don't tend to get too angry for a game. Look to sky a little bit as well.
Just wearing weird clothes, I think. Stevie Wonder.
Toughest ground to play at in the league?
I'm going to say Rutherwood.
Beaconsfield.
Stow-on-the-Wold.
Milton Keynes away. That's about an hour away.
Biggest biceps?
Miles Noble.
Jaffa.
Miles.
Miles thinks he has, but he's not.
Worst dressed?
Myself.
Faults.
Faults.
Miles again.
Welcome back to Riverwood, home of Marlow Rugby Club. Today's opponent, Stow, will be coming here full of confidence today as they picked up their first win of the season last weekend. But Marlow are clear favourites and they won't be wanting to give up that 100% win record they currently boast. I have to admit, the Marlow boys looked extremely confident at training on Thursday night. And I have a feeling if Stowe don't turn it on early doors, then it's going to be a real high-scoring game in Marlow's favour. Let's make the short journey down to the first team pitch and get ready for kick-off. What are the ambitions of the club on and off the pitch for the next 3 seasons?
So over that period, we'd like to get promoted to the level above. We see level 6 as being the kind of equilibrium. Given our demographic and player base, we think that's the kind of level that Marlow, certainly where Marlow's historically played, and we think that's probably the level that we should be at. As far as the rest of the club, we continue our work in terms of integrating our academy and the senior end of the club to sort of grease the wheels to make sure we retain as many players through the club system as possible. Off the field, to continue to build on what we've been doing on the more business side of things, to pay attention to our finances, so that, I mean, finances are everything at the end of the day. If we've got the money side sorted and the business side sorted, then the rugby thrives because it gives us options to do. When it comes to, you know, ambitions to go into other leagues, there's a lot of considerations, and if we've got the finances sorted, then we've got options basically. So really, those things, focus on the rugby, but also never lose sight of the business side of the club management.
Jeremy, appreciate your time. Best luck with everything. Thank you, mate. Thank you. You've played rugby at level 1 and you've coached in the national leagues. Tell me, what attracted you to Marlow?
I think having spoke to sort of some people within the RFU that sort of know Marlow Rugby Club, they told me they're a bit of a sleeping giant, and you know they needed just a little bit of structure, a little bit of focus, and some work on in the environment. So for me, that's a little bit of a challenge. It was very similar to the challenge we had. Myself and Stuart at Bracknell Rugby Club, and we were excited by that. We were excited by where the club wanted to be, and we thought we could be part of that and help them grow and get there.
You take on Stowe today, who will be coming here full of confidence as they picked up their first win last weekend. How do you go about beating these boys and keeping your 100% win record?
It's just about doing the basics, really. It's about not panicking, keeping our patterns, keeping our shape, playing to the game plan, playing as a team, and we're starting to get that. We're starting to get the confidence, not to try and score off first phase, but just to actually just keep playing the patterns, keep playing and doing the basics. And if we do that, I think we'll give them a good game today.
Rory, James, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
1, 2, 3, fire!
What does this club mean to you?
Lots. Obviously, my boyfriend's number 6 over there, so it's a big part of his life coming to Marlow Rugby. We come down here every weekend, as long as they're not away. So yeah, it's a big part of our lives.
What does this club mean to you?
It's a family thing. It's a big local family thing. I brought my lad down here 7, 8, 9 years ago, playing it from the minis all the way through. I was a coaching the minis, and there's some of our lads out there now.
Yeah, this club means a lot. We moved out of London, and this is the first club which we came across when we moved out here. My lad at the time was 6, so he's been playing down here since he was 6. He was out here until last week, and it's a good local club, good values, and it keeps kids off the sofa and off the games console. So that's what I think about it. It's a good club.
Guys, before we talk about the game, can you just tell us what's going on behind?
Yeah, we're trying to create development through the club, so we get the little kids involved after a game, trying to get them through to the first team hopefully one day. So these guys are sort of the future of the club in a way.
Bit more running for you guys as well after, yeah?
Yeah, I'll stay on the side of the pitch, not for me unfortunately, but yeah, no, it's good crack.
Yeah, I make sure when I'm in D I'm not marking one of the little ones who steps around me this time.
On to the game. 6 wins from 6. You've got to be buzzing, haven't you?
Yeah, there's a great energy at the club at the moment. Rory and Sly, coaches, are really bringing the boys together, and we're all sort of buying into the same ideology of just turning up to training, putting the hours in, and we're getting the results on the pitch, so it's great, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Were you more impressed with the 98 points that you scored, or the nil that you didn't let in?
I think it's a nil. I think it was the last 3 games without conceding a try, so that's pretty good. And obviously moving on to going through Christmas to not conceding any tries. The 98 nil was obviously a bonus, but yeah, it's just good performance for everyone today. 1-18, so yeah, it's good crack.
It's good to be able to keep the momentum going in a game like that. I know we played Buckingham a couple of seasons ago. 20 minutes up, I think we were 24, 25 points up, and then end up losing the game. So it's good to manage to keep scoring rather than end up losing.
And you take on a 4th place Thatcham this week. How will you be preparing for them?
Same as every week. Just get down to training Tuesdays, Thursdays, work hard in the gym, and just put the performance in on Saturday. So
yeah, and I think those sorts of games it's all about getting go forward. So keeping fit, keeping the boys' morale up, and any game is all about. I always think just as a 10, I just think get those big boys off me and getting over the game line, and that's as simple as that.
Gents, thank you very much. Best of luck for the rest of the
Cheers,
season.
mate.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Cheers.
That's it for this week. A massive thank you to everyone at Marlow for allowing us to showcase their club. Their Rugby Nats Crossbar Challenge will be out on Wednesday at 11 a.m, so please keep a lookout for that. Next show, we're off to National 2 Southside Henley Hawks. Until then.